day. One of the things that you're going to find happening to you right now, or has been happening to you, is that sense of identity that you shaped and created and sculpted for yourself and molded for yourself and then kind of got stuck in. It's breaking away. It's getting old right now. It's been subject to a lot of weather, rain, wind, storms, other people, boredom, depression, you name it. But that old sculpture, statue of you is starting to fade away. And that's scary to some. That's really scary. You've been in that statue, in that physical body and in your mind, in your identity for so long. You fear. I know some of you say intellectually, oh no, this is all great, but when it comes right down to it, there is some fear there. What happens if all my identity is shattered and you resist it, you try to protect it, and it doesn't eventually work? That storm, that tornado is going to find you because it's you. It's your soul saying, and the dragon saying, oh, no, it's time. It's time for true freedom. It's time to realize that you are not just this identity. I mean, this identity is fine up to a point, but you are so much more than that. And if we have to shatter it, if we have to tear it apart, if we have to get you out of that statue, that sculpture that you've been in by force or whatever, it's okay, because we know that ultimately you want to be a truly free being who has the capability to change identity, to change your expression, to change how you relate to others at any time. That's the Magi, that's the magician, the Merlin. Not trapped in a single identity other than arguably the I am that I am. But the I am that I am isn't a definition. It's consciousness. It's not a statue. It's open flowing air. I say this because as I work with you and watch you, and of course Kathumi doing a lot of work on the side with you, and we talk at least once a week. How is Shambhala? What are they doing? Kathumi, what is your perception? Where are they at? And we both realize that so much right now is about identity disillusion, falling apart, and it's frightening. And you try then to grasp, to hold on. You try to reinforce the identity. You don't have to. You just take a deep breath and let it go. It doesn't mean it's dead. It means now you're open to many other forms of expression, many different types of identities, not worrying that you're going to have all this aspect confusion or anything like that. But now you get to express and change and have the freedom now to re-identify or by identification. I hear the expression on the planet right now, people talking about identifying as such and such and such and such, and identifying as a transgender, identifying as a soldier, identifying with whatever. Here now, we're opening up those identifications. Why be singular in your identity? And why create an identity based on false gods? Why create an identity based on things that, maybe it was fun to experience for a little bit, but now it's time to let go and to truly be free? It's a pretty big shift, and we can feel the resistance on many of you of by identifying or re-identifying yourself, because the old identity falls apart. The dragon was instrumental in helping with that, break it apart. But you realize the dragon is also there. The dragon is you. The dragon is there so you can be so many things now, to be the Merlin, to be the human on the planet, to be a child in many ways, to be an artist, to be anything you want to be, and you can be them all. And that's the beauty of being the Merlin on the planet. You're not stuck in one form of identification. Your name is no longer so important other than, when you have to give your driver's license to the friendly police. The name is not that important anymore. The list of your accomplishments, your degrees, or your failures, or whatever it is that has shaped your identity is not that important anymore. It helped shape it. It helped cast it in a type of spiritual bronze, but now it's time for that to go away so you can truly be free, like Giuseppe being released from his sculpture. Take a good deep breath and feel into the beauty of your identity that you've created, the beauty that you've sculpted. Admire the beauty. Admire that it is God also, but like Giuseppe, let's not get trapped into that sculpture, into just that singular identity. The point is, you go multi-identity now, and it feels a little awkward at first. Feels like you want to find your ground base, your baseline on things. Where's the balance point? Don't worry about it. Where you're at right now, between your body, mind, your spirit, your soul, it all works itself out. That's, if there's any point I can impress on Shambhala right now, I've tried to do so in so many different ways. Stop trying to stop trying to shape sculptures right now. Even of yourself as a master. Some of you are still, you're trying to do that. You're trying to say, well, what is a master? Let's define it. Let's cast it in bronze as the master. It's not like that. The master is very fluid. The master time travels. The master is beyond space itself. The master doesn't need a definition of itself. Just the I am, I exist is enough for the master. It doesn't need to now define itself in what it dresses like or how it talks or anything like that. It is truly sans definition. You can be playful with it, have fun, have dress-up days, travel to different places, do different things. It's just right now, don't be Giuseppe getting caught in your own definition because it's changing. Don't work on a new definition. Don't work on a new identity of yourself. You don't need to. It evolves. It shines through on its own. If there's anything to do right now, it's simply to experience. Sometimes it means getting out of bed and getting out of the house. Go experience the new you, the new identities, plural, that you're creating. Go experience that. Let's take a deep breath with that and feel in. And this is not something you have to work at. I'm simply reporting to you on what's happening in your lives right now. Why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Why sometimes you feel you just want to break out of this old statue that you've been. Almost hoping that tornado will come along. I mean, almost wishing that it would come along. And I'll go so far as to say you're creating that tornado to come into your life after you've been in that old statue for a long time, stuck in it. Now you're creating, the elements by themselves, the wind and the rain, wasn't enough to do it fast enough. So you're saying, bring on that tornado. I'm ready to bust out of this old human identity. It's a necessity, actually. In the evolution of the human species right now, the way you're going into it, it's a necessity to break out of that statue, to basically have it shatter in pieces. It doesn't have to hurt. It can be joyful. But it's almost a necessity to break out of that, to begin experiencing yourself on multiple levels. Yes, you can create identities, play with them, have fun with them, but just don't cast them in bronze right now. Let's take a deep breath with that into all that you are, into the many identities. And you're beginning to experience them, yes, when you go out and you're with people, you go to the store or you do some creative project or whatever you do now, you begin to see how that old identity didn't need to be there so stuck as it was. Some people really fear not having an identity. I mean, it'd be difficult for most humans right now if we said, okay, next Sunday we're going to be taking away everybody's identity. They would freak out, as you say, because they're so identified with it. They're so cast into it. That's what they associate with. It's what they connect with when they get out of bed in the morning, and that's what they're connected with all day long, and they gripe about it and complain about it, but they'd be lost without an identity. You, Shambram, you don't need an identity. You can have fun with them, but you no longer need one. It's simply, I am that I am. Now, what do I choose to be in the moment? Let's take a good deep breath with that. That's what so many of you are going through right now, and will continue until that statue is broken. And like Giuseppe, you free yourself, but then there's that moment of freedom. You say, I don't know what to do with the freedom, and you want to jump back into the statue, but you can't. So you realize it's all perfect, including the loss of old human identity, so that you may realize all that you truly are. Okay, moving on. Let's take a deep breath. We'll give that just a moment to sink in. A deep breath, cup of coffee.